Okay, Aquarius, hi, welcome. High Priestess Healer 1111. This is Angela. Thank you for all the likes and subscribes. The channel is growing thanks to you guys. Y'all's energy is amazing at the moment. Somebody's energy was really bad, and I hadn't chosen any sign yet. Okay, but as soon as I chose y'all's sign, it was. This is not. I don't know what I said it was. This is Aquarius. I tossed the dice and it was like bam, right on Aquarius. It didn't even roll. It just bam. So that's how I knew. I was like, okay, that was pretty, things you can't refute with, okay? So we got appreciation. There's somebody in your life that you are appreciative of, okay? And you think very highly of, okay? You're possibly a divine masculine, okay? Yes, you're thinking highly of this person, okay? It feels like love. It feels like home. It feels like heaven, like a sigh of relief, okay? So this to me feels like if you don't already have that kind of partnership with yourself or with others or with your lady, it's a divine counterpartner. I can say all others all I want when it's her. So you feeling it because she's coming, all right? So make sure that you have all the power and love and are they your best self, okay? And you have that to offer her, okay? And look how much light and so much amazing beauty will collide, okay? So that's good for you, everybody. So do not let people who are envious take away your happiness, okay? Bless them. Everyone's on a different level, and then move on, okay? You know what that means when I say you're on a different level. You ain't better than them. You just know a little bit more in that area. They know more in another area. You hear me say it all the time. Someone's upset. Someone's envious that you have options, okay? Why? I don't know. Somebody really likes you, okay? Possibly more than one. Okay, so one likes you and one really, really loves you. Okay, that first one that came up that you were also adoring. So you're having some abundance that is starting to blossom because you are coming out from your state of fear and starting to listen to your intuition. Okay, that's a channel message for you. Okay, and the collective, but you in particular. The thinking woman is also thinking about you, so she knows you. Okay, that's a channel message. She's moving away from somebody at the moment, okay, that's not offering her what her heart needs or her heart desires. Okay, this is not called a betrayal, it's called going towards your heart's desires and happiness. Okay, and no is a full sentence, and you're allowed to change your mind. You're allowed to change your opinions, to grow, to be whoever you want to be at any point and stage in your life, because that's what life's about. But this person is definitely taking an approach through the intuition, okay? Yes. There is love in the situation, okay? It's not about lust. There's love in the situation, okay? But there's people around you that are trying to block you or keep you in the way, and trying to tell you to go a different way with different people, okay? And those people are not the ones that appreciate you. The ones that really appreciate you are the ones that are going to point you towards your best self, not ones that point you towards things of envy in other communities that, don't that have anything but love on their agenda, okay, and their intent, okay. But I do see here that there are some adjacent possibilities. It looks like a love spread, so I'd say love, and it's a 6, so yes. So there's a 3 here. So yes, 3. There's 3 or more involved here. There's blossoming abundance between you and somebody else. And that's why somebody else is getting envious, because they know this. Okay. They know this. So yeah, you may know who they are. You may not. Okay. But they're there. And they want you to choose them over that person, you know, and they're 2 totally different people. So this one is about appreciation and one is of envy. Which one are you going to choose? Okay, I mean, there's no denying which one to choose, right? There's only one that feels like love, feels like home. There really is no, this is your channel message, there really is no other possibility, right? There's seemingly some, it's a whole world of people, but you get your answers from above. You know what you feel, and then you come together and make things real. Real love, like that. I'm searching for real love. So let's see. Make sure that your energy stays focused on things beautiful and lovely and of love and abundance, okay? And following your heart's desire and keeping good intent and happiness in your bosom, okay? Not envy or having a different intent for another person, you know, wishing they would go away or something. Yeah, you just stay on the temple path. Okay, follow your spirit guides. They're there for you and with you. They may be, the people who are envious of you, they may be following you. They're following your footsteps. So are you going to show them how you don't know how to act under pressure? Okay, you need to figure something out and get out of your situation and do what your heart desires, so that you can teach other people that are so quote unquote envious, watching you, how to do this, okay? Because a lot of people don't know how to do this thing called romance, okay? Door to romance. But that's what you're working on. You're working on this door to romance, okay? But you feel tied up right now. So setting yourself free from the all tied up part will definitely set you on the path to door to romance, okay? So then your little King of Cups would show up. So next to door to romance shows financial constraints, okay? So there could be a possibility that, you know, one person has a lot of financial constraints and then the other person doesn't, okay? But that's not a reason to pick one or the other. It's just that that's the way it is, you know? And so, you know, it is possible that, you know, focusing on things, the material, are going to bring you financial hardships, even because you're focusing on them too much, okay? But the things of the spirit, you know, when you follow that and you get more and more blessings and good feelings and things of the spirit, like that's where it's at, okay? So if you want to stop feeling all tied up, follow your heart, you know, don't cage it up, okay? And you won't and the abundance will flow, okay? It's not gonna be constrained, okay? Your abundance comes from the door to spirit, basically, is what it's saying, okay? All right, let's see if we have any other messages here. Lovers, so between 2, right? Patience, temperance, divine timing. Yeah. Okay. So right now is the time that you're thinking, you're planning, Some things are growing, some things aren't. You're deciding, what am I going to do with this new beginning that I have. Okay, I have a new beginning, and you know, I've done the pruning to the trees. Okay, see, I went, I pruned the trees, decided where I had to go, and now what had to stay. And I'm working on my romantic love life. My spirituality is leading me in that way. And I have now been taught that the material gains instead of financial constraints will come when I follow the spiritual ways first. Okay, so that's what I teach. Okay, I'm putting myself out there as a pioneer to teach things like this. Okay, that are not being, or that I don't know what's being taught, but that's what I teach, and I feel passionate about it. So those are the kinds of things I like to share. And so I feel like the people who come on here are learning new things from me. Why would I say something to you that you already know? You just would click off. So I'm hoping that the channel messages are coming through for you. Okay, they're saying, you know, if you want to go from stressed out and despondent type of feelings, those lower level energies, you know, again, find out what you're passionate about. Okay, you're going to miss opportunities if you don't start thinking about it. Okay, and one of them is there is a very stable offer. Okay, coming in for you. That once was slow, but you know, they're wanting marriage because something is over. Okay, they've been planning and plotting this. Okay, so it's another person. Okay, they miss you. They feel like, you know, you feel detached, that you're detaching from where you're at. So it must be some type of a twin flame deal, right? They held on to you, you held on to them. So it's always, that's why it was like a self-imposed imprisonment. But there's like, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm getting away from where I'm at because I'm just not happy. It's not like, oh, well, I don't love that person. It's just that, you know, it's not my cup of tea anymore. You know, I have to defend my new precepts, you know, because when I'm being offered, I'm not like, I don't like, and I don't have to, right? So I am victorious when I follow the things that I believe in, that I want. Okay, it's called being authentic. That's the thing I teach here on my channel. Okay, I teach to give generously. I teach here to give and take, right? And this is the kind of relationship you're going to have, because I'm teaching you here how to do it. And you're going to expect people to give that kind of treatment towards you, because now you know how you should be treated if you haven't been taught already. Okay, lots of things that you're going to be fearful of, okay, is what I'm told, you know, hence the stress and despondence. But if you kneel in prayer and you trust in God and you say, I give over all my stresses and worries to you, I know you've got this. I know you're working on it in the background. I've got nothing to worry about, and really believe it and leave it there. You have peace throughout the whole day. I know you don't even believe that. It's true though. It's an art though. Okay, so that's why I'm here as a spiritual teacher, to help you guys learn. I teach what I can here, but for those who like to be my student, you know, you can reach me in my email, and we can work one-on-one, okay, on really getting through some of these obstacles that are making you feel miserable or pain or all tied up, you know, or confused, or, you know, like defendant of your heart, you know, and pain, or constrained financially, you know, or despondent and stressed, you know, or fearful, you know, because it wasn't till after you went through, you know, some obstacles that you must have came out here on the top, you know, because now we're doing some celebration. But it took a lot of work for you to get to where you wanted to be, you know. You had to learn to balance, okay? You had to learn to balance. You had to learn to love unconditionally, to be an alchemist, right? It's a lot of Sagittarius energy here, okay? You had to learn to look towards the light, okay, and focus there. And the other things we'll have to learn to bless, because we can't do anything about them. So instead of hurting and throbbing and feeling miserable, now we're going to take all of that misery and pain and anguish and sobbing and that exhausting energy that gets taken out from you. And you're not going to feel that anymore. It's going to be like a big sigh of relief, okay? That's what literally energetically can happen to your body when, with your mind and your consciousness, or with your soul, you know, with your heart, you have belief and you trust God enough to say, I know there's a God, I love you, you know, I leave this here for you, and go about your day. Okay? You're going to get prompted on things that you should do. Okay? What not to do as well. So you got to follow and not follow. Okay? In the appropriate times. Otherwise, you're going to continue to feel all tied up and stressed out. But, you know, if you start listening to what I'm saying, you know, get back on your queen status, you know, independent, and cut things out that need to be cut out, you know. What's good that needs to come down will, and what needs to come up will, okay? And you'll know these things, okay? And this is all coming from a place of justice, okay? So that's pretty much been the story for everybody. Right? So you reunions. Yeah, someone coming. Yeah, a lot of strength, a lot of Leo energy, a lot of feminine energy, or like the divine feminine rising type of a deal. A lot of cultural type of a feeling in this reading, you know, like, I want to change my generations, you know, like somebody really hell-bent on changing the way that their ancestors did things, you know, no longer continuing on what they did. But just remember that the ancestors also passed us down a lot of good things, a lot of things to be proud of, and as far as they could with what they had, you know. And so, and we leave a better legacy for the ones in you know, in front of us, okay? But just remember to give, not praise, but give good, proper, I guess, can't think of the name of it, honor to our descendants for what they did give us, okay? Not for what they didn't give us. And we will pass the torch, okay? So we honor them in this channel. So you're just going through some big changes, aren't you? I mean, there's a breakup, and, you know, you don't need, you know, you're not even thinking about love, but then around the corner is coming love, so you better get ready, okay? Not crying over spilled milk, okay? Yeah, that's why they said strong. There was two strongs there. And the other one's going to have to be straight from God, you know? You both going to have to be strong. Okay? Yeah, solar plexus, heart chakra. You can't go wrong if you follow your intuition. That's it. I mean, I should just come on and say that every day. The problem is a lot of people don't have that connection, right? So I'm here for you guys, you know, as a spiritual teacher, life coach, you know, as well. So reach out to me if you need some personal assistance. Otherwise, I give all of my love here and coaching that I can for you guys, okay? So we can help you guys change as well and know what we know. And, you know, that's all I can pass down is what I know. If there's other awarenesses, I know people have higher awarenesses than I do, but I can just pass to you what I know, and I'm happy to do that. That's all I've been asked to do, and I'm okay with that. So, yeah, someone really wants to work with you. They'll work it like, and be a good fit with you. They want to, like, a rule a kingdom together, you know. They want to grow together with you. They want to work hard with you. They want a commitment. They want to collaborate with you, okay? This is about dedication and quality and attention to detail, okay? Achievements and recognitions and awards. So somebody really wants to make things work with you. That's what this is saying, okay? That is your channeled message. Somebody wants to make things work with you. They love you. Somebody's envious. They want you to go to, you know, their community. You know, and then the other one there is, you know, she's like an empress. She does not ask for you to be around her or to be for anything, and she's just thankful and grateful and graceful, okay? So just remember, going down the right road is gonna be very pertinent, okay? Making decisions, the right decisions to your happiness, okay? Because down here I don't see very much happiness. So if we're gonna make good decisions this way, not upside down, then we can have the sun. But right now we're looking at the moon. We're looking at what we're afraid of, what we're fearful of, and you'll stay in that place of sadness and grief excuse me, remorse, regret, trauma, mourning, focusing on even just negative emotions, isolation, and loneliness. If we don't get out of this, our finances won't change, our love life won't change, our spiritual life won't change, and we'll keep feeling the lower vibes here. Our person who wants to make things work with us won't change. That angel of love is here blessing you, wanting to give you this gift, but you have to prepare yourselves, okay? Now, you only need to worry about you. There's too many people in this situation, all right? So the two that are guided to each other through the truth, through the light, through enlightenment, okay, will come together. And it is what it is, and it isn't what it isn't, okay? Nothing that's yours can ever be taken from you. This is what I've heard. Okay, and if they can, it's not forever. Okay, but everybody has free will, so let's just honor free will and call it what it is, instead of trying to control people and saying I own that person. Like, you don't own anybody. Okay, and the very fact that you're trying to be controlling is probably the reason that, you know, people's relationships are not working out. Whoever the controlling person is, you know, in the situation, you know, because I wouldn't see someone that would need to be walking away. There's adjacent possibilities if there weren't problems. I mean, you come here to get your issues fixed, right? We all got issues. My girl Julia Michaels will tell you. Alrighty then, guys. Let's see. What do we have here? Anything else I need to know? This envious person has got to go, okay? Channeled message. The proper person needs to get rid of that person, okay? Both parties may know, maybe they don't, okay? If there's a third-party situation here, then, whoa, that's not cool. Yeah, there might be. It's just about passion. More Sagittarius energy. It's making me even itch, like, ugh, maybe there's some kind of weird diseases. Guys, please don't have sex, like, unprotected. You're going to have STDs, okay? Haven't you learned in high school? I know I'm being ugly now, but give me the heebie-jeebies. All right, let me see here. You guys are intricate people here. Intricate. You're intricate. You got a long ways to go. Okay, look. If you don't make the right decision now, you're getting back on this like cycle of misery. Look at it. It's freaking thick. Starts out good. Whoops. Oops. Oh. Ooh. No. This ain't worth it. Okay. So you follow your heart's desire. Was what I just saw in here is atrocious, and you don't want to go through this, and you don't deserve what's at the end of this. Okay. So there is decisions to make, my friends, and the right ones need to be made that goes towards what you love, what you're passionate about. Okay, don't worry about other people outside of you. Do not focus on them or negative things, or your life will not turn out how you want it. Okay, it's that simple when I say think positive. But it's not that simple for you, possibly. Okay, I sighed, but I apologize. Maybe it's not. So if it's not, then contact me so I can help you. So you can help you to learn to, just think maybe a little bit more positive. I really think that you guys would do great with it, anyways. Though, so I'm not even worried about it. But just do it. I can't get carried away. You guys are like my kids. I got these cool little decks here from you, of all places, the thrift store. They're brand new and everything. Look how pretty. So it just says the tiny bit better deck. So I guess each card is just like, helps things become a little bit more better. I haven't even used them or read them or seen them, so you're seeing them for the first time as I am. The tiny bit better deck. I think it's things that you do that can make you feel a tiny bit, like tiny things, but they make you feel like better. I'm not sure. Let's see. Say thank you instead of I'm sorry. For instance, thank you for listening to me talking about what I'm feeling. Instead of I'm sorry for talking so much. Oh, wow. That really changes the way that you talk to yourself, you feel about yourself. That feels like self-sabotage. Yeah, thank you for taking the time to talk about what I'm feeling instead of I'm sorry for talking so much. I mean, this one is as if God is talking to me, because like that literally happened today. I don't know. This retrograde has got me weird and crazier than normal. And I never talk ever during my massages. But there was just been 2 times I felt like talking, and I guess that since they were so engaged back and I knew that they genuinely cared, I kept talking. Otherwise, if it was just oh, I'm just trying to be nice, but leave me alone. I'm trying to go to get relaxed. No, just really genuinely some kind of connection or some kind of kindred spirit type of feeling, where almost like you feel like you know them, so that's been a couple of things happening to me, so that may be happening to you. If not, it can. It feels amazing when soul family comes in, because I pray for soul family. I pray for you can pray and fast, and you can pray for your counterpartner. Okay, they're coming together again in December. They come together all the time, but that's my prediction throughout my spreads has been that. So yeah, pretty much December. I don't know if it's the marriage or the coming together physically, but they will be there physically. Okay, whether it's married or there for the first time, but they're going to be there in the physical. Okay, is what I'm feeling. So, and then this full moon that just passed, man, that was such a doozy for me, guys. I did not know it hit me like these past few couple moons, 2 or 3, have really been difficult on me. But oh, as we talk about the moon, so they want me to give you a message, but the good thing is that I focus on my intuition and what my sixth senses, or what the spirit realm, or what spirit is, or who, my spirit guides are. I just go within, and I see what I really feel, or what I need to know. How do I feel as a person? Do I feel sad? Do I feel happy? And just try to reconcile things within me that possibly could be bothering me, because your inner world affects your outer world. Okay, you're gonna hear me teach that. So that's what they want you to know. I'm a teacher, and I will be teaching things like that. Okay. Anyhow, be bold and make the first move. So I'm glad that you got this card, okay? Because you know what? Maybe this is speaking to the female, okay? It doesn't matter who it is, though, I'm going to say male, female, masculine, feminine. If you feel love in your heart, tell somebody. Let them know. Every day is a new day, and it's not granted to you just because you asked for it. Okay, it's a blessing if you wake up the next day. So if you have love in your heart towards somebody, then tell them. If you have resentment, keep it to yourself until you can come in like a big boy or big girl and say, you know what, I used to think this and that about you, but you know what, that's not what I feel anymore. That was not a good way to feel. And now I'm happy to say that I have more self-respect, that I can look at everybody as valuable, not less valuable or more valuable, than anybody else, but that's the way we like to do it. Like if there's some kind of point system out there, I don't know what kind of people, how people put value on somebody, but the message is you can't put value on somebody. If you're a divine by nature, you're a divinity, you're a princess, priestess, high priestess, queen in the making, what have you. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty valuable, and no one's taken that from you. So let that sink in. That's where it starts, when you know your worth and whose you are. That's the first thing I will tell you when I take you under my wing, when you say, I need your help. Please help. So I'm looking to make this full time, guys. Really, I'm not. I'll be honest with you. I'm not bumping with clients. So someone hit me up. All right, because someone over here has got fears. We already said. Not taking the first move. We already said. And hiding who they really are. Like we talked about, being authentic. How do I know? Because they're upside down. Okay. It says work through your fears. You're not working through your fears. You got to look up. You got to face them. Okay. What is making me feel so tied up? Okay. Oh, it's my financial constraints. What can I do about it? Let's find a solution to my problems. I can make this, I'll leave this like this and move this and keep this there, and perfect. Made adjustments, moving on, and things go to moving forward, but you're not doing this part of it. So once you do this part, everything will move. Everything is not moving now. That's why you're tied up. It's not moving. Not your love, not your money, not anything. Not your love, not your money, not your passion stick, okay? Not your boom boom stick. All right? Be bold and make the first move. What are you waiting for? Okay, never stop at a chance to be romantic. How can it be wrong? You must be doing something right, comes to my head. If you're out there being bold and telling people how you really feel and following your heart instead of, blowing your dreams by not making dreams and not making things happen and continuing to make bad decisions when you know right from wrong. So once you learn what's right, then make good decisions to get out from where you're at, and you are going to be able to, get what you want, okay? Because it says you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. And meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Okay, need to learn intuition. Okay, know that you can know that your loved ones are safe if you want to. I have to give a card to tell you, but you can know for yourself. Like me, I don't worry about my children. I know without one doubt in my mind that my kids are safe. How do I know? I don't know. I just know. So that's how I know it's God, because I don't know. I would be like everybody other mother, worried out of their freaking mind every single second of their single day over their kids. But I'm not. I trust my kids. If I put my trust into them, obviously, and I don't expect more than is reasonable, obviously. I'll just ask for honesty and integrity. That's pretty much the way we do it around here. Show the world the real you. So you see how I just came out and told you a little bit about me? That was really kind of a deep detail about myself, and I wondered, why am I sharing that, But it's because they wanted me to give you an example of how it's done. Like, that's kind of information that's like vulnerable, kind of like my own business, like this is how we do it in my family. That's like, I don't go talking around everybody about how you do your family or your business, right? Okay, so this says show the world the real you, okay? Not the one that, people want to see, or you want people to see. I don't know who, okay, but they want you just to be yourself, because whoever is going to be seeing you, those are the ones who need to see you. The other ones don't even care. We don't even matter. Like, there's a thing called abundance. You have gifts, go share them. Whoever comes towards you, and those are the people who are supposed to have different experiences, with each other, and learn things and grow and experience life. It's called life. It's beautiful. So we don't want you to feel all tied down, is the message that I keep hearing. We want you to have like fun, romance, and abundant minded, because there is they're telling me to tell you that there's blossoming abundance, though. It's still blossoming, so don't think, oh gosh, I don't have love or money. No, yes, that's here, but I see the blossoming abundance, but it's like, it feel like if you make the wrong decision, and because you feel like you're all tied up, so you can't make the right decision if you're all tied up, if any, until you're going to have financial constraints. So, just kind of need to relax and work through your fears, and, allow things to be, as they are meant to be. And, this flow of energy will start to feel good inside you, okay? And you'll, attract the person who, wants to make things work with you and loves you and sees you as, their star. They haven't found you yet, but, when they do, they're gonna look at you and, They are going to see something very beautiful, you know, everything they hoped for, you know. A lot of contentment, a feeling of like renewal, okay? Very serendipitous and very spiritual, okay? Something very healing about the relationship, okay? Something like positive, and some like you both have a lot of faith, or like the same things, you know. Very emotionally connected, you know, like right away. Very just energetically connected. So you just feel very rejuvenated around this person is kind of what I see, or what I feel, or what I get. Let's see what the angel answers have to say. Since we haven't picked any yet. So wait, no, you're ready. Make up your mind. Ask the angels. Yep. Ask your angels. They want you to learn how to speak with the angel realm. Look, and as I went like this, I saw, look how the angel there looks. They want you to learn how to speak to the angel realm, okay? Listen to your intuition, how to hear your intuition to God, right? The Holy Ghost, how to hear the angelic realm, how to hear your ancestors, how to differentiate hearing different spirits, okay? The one that you're thinking about right now that is making you feel hopeless and helpless because it was upside down and it's next to the Five of Cups and the moon. It says no, but it's up to you. So that's the wrong way. But it's always up to you, like I said, but that misery is not going to go away. Okay, if you choose otherwise, then whoever this is that makes you feel hopeless, despair, that's focusing on negativity, having, you know, lack of faith, inspiration, creativity, boredom, and whoever you feel like that around, that's not the person for you. It says no. You know, that's why it says ask your angels. You're going to get confirmation, but they're still telling you that it's up to you, just like I said, and been telling you. They're trying to tell me to tell you the decision is very important. Okay, so you don't need to worry. You don't need to bust your head thinking and be all tied up in your brain because you're trying and figure out who, what, where, when, why. You don't need to know nothing. You're at this time, at any time that you need to know something, you'll know it. On the day you need to know it, exactly what you need to know. This is the kind of things that happen whenever you're connected to the spirit, you know, to your soul. You know, I know one time I was going down the aisle and my spirit guides told me grab that bottle of D3. I was like, I didn't even know what it was. Okay, that was weird. But I can't deny that I heard that. Okay, I'm not crazy. And well, to back it up, I went to the doctor, having some issues, and she said, hey, well, why don't we try this micronutrient test? And I said, yes, that sounds amazing. Let's do that. I think that'll be a good idea. And let's see if it's something that I'm just, you know, not in my diet, that whatever, you know, that I'm feeling so fatigued. You know, I was chronically ill for a long time. Long story short, following my intuition, getting me that vitamin D3, helped me confirm how the spirit talks to me and teaches me. This is what I'll teach you as a student, learning from me, things like this, stories like this. I went to get the test, they confirmed that I was lacking D3, amongst other things, you know, pancreatic acid, I think, or I don't know what else, but D3. And I still, to this day, I take tons of it, the highest dosage, because I'm vitamin D3 deficient in it. But I never would have known if spirit, you know, didn't have me grab it. You know, it's probably like, you ain't even going to get to the doctor's appointment without this. Start taking this now, you know. And now I've even found out the best one is with K2 also. So In case you need to know, fibromyalgia. Okay, try the D3 with K2. I know a lot about nutrition and a lot about, mainly about like illnesses, you know, and stuff. So if you ever need any consultations regarding that as well, give me a call, okay? Or don't give me a call, send me a message and we'll connect, okay? 4450. Let's see, the Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot cards. We'll take a few from here. If there's any additional messages that you'd like us to know. Oh, there's quite a few. There's that moon again. But this says important psychic insight. Events behind the scenes. Release fears that hold you back. So even your fears are holding you from being able to have that psychic insight, okay? But there's a lot going on behind the scenes, just like the moon, that you can't see because you have fears, okay? So it's like if you have this helmet on, and that's the fear. You need to take off the helmet so that you can get the information through to you, okay? That's a channel message. The Empress, okay? Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. The Star, right side up. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. Awesome. So if this is resonating with you and you're feeling good and this is the energy you feel, you're on the right track. The other one, they're very doubtful. They're about to make the wrong decision. And the angels are saying, no, try and contact me. I'll tell you. That's not going to lead you to your dreams. It's not going to lead you to healing. Don't get on that cycle again. And then we got happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. Yay! So a lot of you are on the right path. Three of Water, a celebration, a wedding. I told you, I told you. Graduation or birth announcement. The need to have more fun. So definitely the need to have more fun. You know how I talked about romance and whatnot. And we talked about the door to romance, okay? You're going to always feel tied up if you don't let the real you out. You don't bring romance into your life, okay? And make every day feel like a celebration. Like I said, you are alive. You're here. You're allowed to live one more day with yourself, with other people, with children, your children, you know. So it says 8 of Water, a desire to move on. The search for something more meaningful. Spiritual and emotional growth. Okay, like I said, you have outgrown where you're at emotionally, right? And you've outgrown their you know, I can't say the purpose, you just outgrown emotionally and spiritually, right? And so you're moving on, you know, and it's like people are looking at you and they're envious of you, you know, but you are just trying to, you know, follow your heart and be authentic, you know, and find the right way that you need to go that, you know, brings blossoming abundance. Who would want blossoming abundance, you know? You're following the spirit guide, your spirit guides and spirit, right? Because you know that feeling all tied up, you know, it's just going to get you nowhere. Worrying gets you nowhere. You need to let go of the fear and the worry so you can get the information in from your spirit guides and spirit, right? Because you want romance, right? You want romance. You want to move forward in life, not stay stuck, not have all these financial constraints or anything. Yeah, I think we have someone over here. He's a winner. He's saying, he's confirming what I say. He's saying, yeah, exactly. Are you listening to her? You listening to her? Maybe he just wants to go outside. He does go out at night, I'll confess. All right. Yeah, indecision. Right on the bottom. You want to decide Everything changes, okay? Here. The need to decide. All right? Then everything can fall into place, all right? Everything will be healthy and balanced, okay? Now, I leave this with you with a lot of love. I hope that something resonated with you, and if not, check out some of the other ones from previous ones. They're timeless, and or come and check out the next. Even watching another sign is always beneficial for the coaching, is most of what I really enjoy doing here, aside from the cards. Okay, so I love you guys. I'm supporting you guys. I know that you need it. Okay, I've been there before, and I'll see you on the next. Namaste.